Hey, Jules Best Vegan, and as always, welcome to my channel. And for those of you who are new, I know you can benefit. This is 1 minute with Jules. Is that even possible? Yeah, that's a hard no. I don't know how to talk for 1 minute, but I did want to check in with my JBV community. That's Jules Best Vegan. And I just want to share a really quick article from Eating Well. It's called 9 Healthy Tips to Help You Start Eating a Vegan Diet. So if you're not vegan yet, or if you need to be reminded, or you're restarting, this is always note to self. I don't write it, but it's always note to self, right? To just remind me of why I'm choosing this, why it's the better way, etc., etc. So this says if cutting out meat, dairy, and eggs leaves you confused about how to eat a healthy, balanced diet, you're in the right place. Here are 9 healthy tips to starting a vegan diet. I am not going to read this word for word. I am too tired, but I did want to share it. So I'm just going to go through the highlights, include it in the description of the video because that's how I roll, and hope you'll take the time. It looks like a good one. All right, so you've probably heard that eating more vegetables and less meat is healthy, and maybe you're even feeling inspired to try eating a vegan diet, which excludes all animal products, including dairy and eggs. If it had a mother, it's out. To improve your health or lose a little weight. Still struggling. Eating a vegan diet can be a healthy way to eat when your meals are full of vegetables, fruits, legumes, and a healthy way, and whole grains. I was going to say and healthy fats. You need a well-planned vegan diet to make sure you don't miss out on the essential nutrients, which is a hyperlink, or end up eating only processed vegan food, which is, by all accounts, a vegan junk food standard American diet, minus the dead animals. Here are 9 simple tips for eating a vegan diet that is easy and healthy, even if you're just trying to adopt a more plant-based diet for better health. These tips are a great way to get started. Remember, vegan is actually a way of living in which you believe sentient beings should have rights and you're advocating for them. The diet itself is simply a plant-based diet, right? All right, and these pictures are beautiful. Number 1, make vegetables the star of your meal. Like, that's just straight up. The more vegetables, the better. Okay, number 2, eat a variety of foods. Yeah, eat the rainbow is what they always say, right? So choose from produce that's all different varieties. Again, that's a hyperlink. But in addition, you can try well-balanced grain bowls like brown rice, quinoa, beans, a mix of sauteed or roasted vegetables on top. It just depends on where you're at, whether you're just vegan or raw vegan. I don't know what your objective is. They even have recipes to try. One is called a zesty wheat berry black bean chili. Wow. All right, number 3, choose whole grains. Swapping for refined grains like white pasta or white bread for whole grains such as brown rice and quinoa adds irons and vitamins and so many other great things to your vegan diet. Number 4, discover new plant-based proteins. Everybody always says protein, 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 but if you've read the China study, you know too much protein is most certainly a problem and can even affect cancer, right, in the body. So these are plant-based proteins, super effective, especially if you're into bodybuilding or whatever, from tofu to tempeh to edamame, which is a form of soybean. And those soybeans are not going to give you big tits. If they were, every woman would be eating them. I had to say it. Now, I am already well endowed, let's just put it that way. But yeah, soybeans are not the problem for man boobs, and they don't enhance a woman's chest, or seriously, they would be far more popular. Lentils, chickpeas, and beans. That's like almond, walnut in particular. Some seeds like sunflower or pumpkin all deliver a punch of protein for those of you who are concerned about protein. All right, number 5, don't assume vegan food products are healthier than real ones other than omitting the dead animal. You've got to read it. There's a lot of junk food out there, all under the premise of vegan. Let's just go with Lay's potato chips, Oreo cookies, Skittles. You know what I mean? Like, come on. Number 6, focus on fish-free omega-3s. Fish-free. Hi, hence the term vegan. So things like, of course, chia seed, flaxseed, anything to do with sea vegetables, right? Walnuts. They do have canola oil in here, but no oil would be best. Soy, of course, is a good option as well. I was just going to see what else they have in here. All right, number 7, don't forget about vitamin D. Most people get vitamin D from canned fish, right? But vitamin D is available in non-dairy milks like almond milk, enhanced orange juice. Of course, what else are they recommending? Oh, a lot of people do take a supplement. I live in Southern California. I get enough sun. 15 minutes in the sun is enough. Number 8, pump up your iron. People are concerned about iron. Animal proteins like meat and chicken are good sources of iron, but for vegans, you can still get this mineral from beans, legumes, leafy greens, sprouting the beans in the form of microgreens, sprouting them in the form of, I always think of microgreens, but you can absolutely sprout any of them. Iron from plant sources isn't as easily absorbed as it is from meat sources. So to get the most of the plant-based iron, eat iron-rich foods with vitamin C-rich foods, which helps to boost the absorption, not at the same time as calcium-rich foods, which can inhibit iron absorption. Number 9, be aware of B12. I get so tired of the B12 argument. First of all, it takes years for your body to become depleted of B12 once you become a vegan. Years. So you don't even have to test it for like 3 to 5 years from now, honestly. But that said, everybody is short on B12, including meat eaters, because the only way they get it at all is from the animals consuming the grass. And sadly, our soil is depleted of nutrients. And so that grass that is consumed by the meat eater and then eaten by the people who eat the meat are not getting enough B12 either. And of course, vegans aren't either. So yeah, a B12 supplement is highly recommended. This is a pretty good article. I say no to the salt, the oil, if you can help it, but it's a good start. I'm going to include it in the description of the video. And people, I'm going to call it a day because I have to teach Saturday school tomorrow. I know. There's some superheroes out there, and I'm one of them. All right, my friends, like if you like, join us. If you haven't, subscribe. Let me know in the comments below how I may support you. And until we talk again, best of all, know that you're blessed.